Alright, so welcome back to another episode of Banished, and we're playing the Epic Village series, and this is Pepperville. And last we left off, we were working on this area right here. So we had some additional stuff being built down here in the lower. I think these are mainly like forestry and another forester, I believe, gatherer's hut. Is there a forest, a peach forester? So I have a peach forester and I have an olive forester. So that's going to help with a little bit of food. And then we have some gatherers and stuff like that down here. We're going to have to go back and reevaluate this area to make sure I have housing and stuff like that. But we'll make sure that this gets built first. Now, if I remember correctly, when I was in here last, I didn't set up jobs appropriately. So I did wind up putting down the orchards, right? So I have a couple dense orchards. I have some cherries, apricots, apples, and I think I rotated that. Cherries, apricot, apples, good. And I want to tin some fruit, and probably gonna, since I have a lot of apricot, we're gonna do apricot. We have enough people working there. We have two of two working there. Let's see, this is a country house, but this area is the potter. Now I have the potter making pottery, which is fine, because that's really all they can do. The tanner's making cured leather, which is all he can really do. The cooper is making a crate. Now, is a crate better than a barrel? Applejack, we have glassware furnace fuel for Applejack. Figs, whiskey, berry gin. So these are canteens. So this is probably, maybe I don't have a guy for the cat. Well, hold on. Let's zoom up over here real fast. I should probably turn on my map so I can jump. This winery over here. Oh, they don't require barrels. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so they just make bottles of wine without any barrels. So no barrels of wine, just bottles of wine. All right, we have our roper making rope from flax, and I don't have any flax right now. So that roper's doing nothing. That's great. We have a bed maker making bedding from cotton and stuff. A tailoring company making a pea coat from leather and wool. Let's look at my stock here. Where's my leather and where's my wool? I should have an abundance of leather because of all of the cows that I have, but let's just take a quick peek at this. Leather, yeah, we have a ton of leather. And how about wool? Are we doing okay on wool? We're doing somewhat okay on wool. 400 and something wool. You know, I should probably move the pens down here. Let me move 2 wool pens over in this general vicinity. How many, oops, I closed that. How many domestic animals do I have? Let's keep that up for a second. How many domestic animals? Do I have any domestic animals? I have 22 domestic animals. How about we... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I want more wool coming in. I might have the tailors all switch over to those peacoats. So how about I do... yeah. I think I'm gonna do the wool pens down here, right? So I can fit a couple wool pens in this area. That's actually a good idea. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick a couple wool pens down here. 1, 2, let's get 3 wool pens down here. Actually, heck with it. Let's get 4 wool pens down here. I'm gonna get rid of that wool pen. Let's open up the map. Let me reduce the speed here, just because when I put it on pause, take it off pause. Let me bring up the map. Let's bring up the size of the map. I want to jump over here, right? Close. It was right here. Okay. There's a wool pen. There's a couple pens over in this area that I want to absolutely get rid of. So I have a wool pen here and a wool pen here. And I want to continue to keep working on this, but not right now, because there's other things that I have to do. But I want to get rid of those buildings. Here, this wool pen. There we go. Remove that wool pen and this wool pen. Alright, good. We're just gonna let this go. I'm getting to the point where the game is actually starting to get a little bit laggy. This map is really causing some problems. Or it's this that's causing some problems. Which one was it? Oh, it was that. It was the town hall. It was the list of stuff. So I'm gonna have to run on pause and then switch over to 10x for a while and then pause it and run over to 10x because I'm starting to get to the point where I've got like 800 and something people, so it's starting to get a little bit crazy. I have a herdsman. They're not needed yet because of the pens that I got rid of. I believe we're pretty set in here. We have a hospital. We have people working this facility. We have our chapels going. Our tinner, who's doing veggies and peppers. We do have a couple pepper fields. So they're making tinned peppers, which is fine. I'm happy with that. We have our wool guys going in. Let's go back and look at the town center again. And to give a quick overview, I'm gonna need some houses, right? I'm a little low on homes. So we're gonna need some homes. I did plan on building out this area. So why don't we continue the line of housing over in this area? Now, we had an abundance of different housing, right? We had country homes and we had, do we have wooden or, no, these are all country homes. Can I do more country homes? I think the country homes take a building supply and a, what is that, a furniture? I think I have a furniture. Let me go back and check this inventory here. Building supplies, we have 32, and the furniture, fancy, is that a homeware? I think it was fancy homeware. No, that wasn't fancy homewares. Maybe it was just homewares. Do we have homewares? EFGH, homewares. I have 35 of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and put down some more country homes. Yeah, I think in this area. This is going to be kind of dense. Maybe not too dense, but... Or how about this? How about we do 2 and then a space? So we'll do 2 country homes in a space. Country home. Space, country home, country home. Space. Country home, country home. Now I was down, what, by 10? 10 houses I'm gonna need to build? Somewhere in that neighborhood. I only get 1 right there. What is this? Kitchen pub. Scrambled eggs from eggs and milk. Ooh, I don't really have eggs and milk in this particular area. We'll keep it there for now. This mine is working as well. I have it producing coal, but I don't have a stockpile over here. That's right. I was working on a lot of stuff when I left, and that's okay, because that's just the way that it is. The way that the cookie crumbles. Hey. I do remember, though, that I said I was going to do no terraforming. And that little area right there is begging to be terraformed. Alright, we'll come back to it. That's not on my radar right now. We have this area here. We did clear all this out. So this is going to be for more of the plantation, right? I was going to have some stuff around in this area. That's why I kind of lined it out like this. And then I was going to have some more plantation area over here. Okay, I remember exactly what I was doing now. Let's go ahead and... I remember that I didn't put enough people in this orchard area. So all of these orchards need 2, or I'm not going to get it fully harvested in time. And I want to make sure that that's going to happen. So I don't mind investing on having enough people here. I believe I have enough to satisfy this need. Good. Food is of importance. Alright, let's go ahead and let it run. This doesn't have any apricots yet. It will get apricots. We are missing salt for this. Oh no, we have salt. We have leather. What are we missing? Water? Water. I know I have wells and stuff. What kind of water does this need? Does it need one of those... like one of those little... Where was that located? Does it need one of these? There's like a water, right? The water mill. City water mill capable of making flour from various... No, where was the water pump? There was a water pump, right? Where is that located at? Water tower here. Produces water. Yeah, city water tank. Let's put in a water pump. Can I get it close in here? Ooh, did I need to... Well, I left a little room right here in this area. I'll put it right there. Okay. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. Merchants arrived. Okay, we need to focus on some of this. Let's look at some of this. And let's get our goods up as well. Get our goods up. In this. And let's start looking at inventory. So I have reeds and feathers. Sort by quantity. I have reeds and feathers. Right now I have an abundance of maple sap. And there's no way that I can produce all of that maple sap into maple syrup. I would love to. That's something I'm not really working on right now. So how about I take some of this maple sap out of here? This is the food supplier. In case I have a food crisis, let's have the food supplier have some maple sap in it, right? I mean, I think that's a smart idea. How about we give them 5,000? They are 50% full, so they should be able to hold that amount of maple sap. What else can we put in here? Sand? I have a crap ton of sand, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to convert all this sand over either. Furnace fuel, beeswax. Let's take, furnace fuel, I don't want to sell off that much. Beeswax, though, on the other hand, beeswax can come over. I'm sure I have a ton of candles. I'll have to look at where the candle... Oh, yeah, God, I got like 1,000 candles. Holy God. How about we put... Because I don't use a lot of candles. How about we put 1,000 candles in here? That's a good selling item, right? Or at least a decent selling item. And we can convert the beeswax, so it can just continue to keep converting the beeswax over. Maybe I need to get another candle maker in there so I could sell more candles and stuff. Hardwood, fancy furniture, reeds. We still have a decent amount of reeds. Bone meal, duck meat. We need all the food. Sand. I do want to get rid of some of this sand, though. I have too much sand being accumulated, which means I'm going to need more people making glass. So for now, though, how much sand do we have? Well, we put 4,000 sand in here. Okay, this guy wants to trade. I don't really have anything to trade, so we're going to send that off. Or not, just leave him there. This, on the other hand... There's flax. Ooh. Hold on. Hold the phone here, people. Alright, I want to get this flaxseed. I absolutely want to get this flaxseed. I need another item. Fancy furniture. Okay, let's trade some stuff off here. I am going to trade this 500 bone meal. Get rid of that right away. That's 1,500. Let's go ahead and get rid of our 30 units of fancy furniture. That puts me up to 2,400. And I can get the rest with the maple sap. I have so much maple sap. So why don't I put in the other 1,600? Okay, that gives me the flax. Hemp is another 4,000. I'm going to trade this off. So now I have flax. Awesome. I'm going to turn these other fields into flax fields. And get a couple workers working on them. I'll set these to pick up. And get this to flax. Get another worker. Make sure I put 2 on each. I didn't put 2 on that one. Good. I'm going to have to reduce my number of builders. I'm a little low on people here. We can increase my farming. Alright. Let's let it run. Like I said, I'm a little bit lagged out. I've got 800 and something people. I've got a lot of buildings to be built. I'm just going to have to let this sit and run. We are kind of not really in the midst of a food crisis. I think we're going to do okay for food. But we're just going to have to wait for this to get harvested. But I think we should be okay. We laid all this other food down. I think that we did a pretty good stopgap on making sure that we had enough food for this new section over here. So, let's see, I've got some people dying off, which is to be expected. Old age was going to hit eventually. We are going to have to work on some of our housing. Let's go back to the overview. Right? I've got families and homes. We've got some sort of disparity there. But I have to wait for items to be built. We're just going to go ahead and do that. Our 10x speed is kind of moving, chugging along. I have no idea what kind of computer you would need to actually get this thing up and running at full speed, but with like thousands and thousands of people. This is 10x, right? Yep. Well, we're gonna let this city go for a little bit. Our food is coming up. Tools, we seem to be doing okay on tools. I mean, we have 500 and something people. I'm probably gonna need another blacksmith. Let me look at that right now because I'm looking at my tools going down and I'm a little bit concerned. So how many blacksmiths buildings do I actually have? I know that I have a few in here. I've got a large smithy down here with 2 guys working it. Where else do I have another large smithy? You know what I should do? I shouldn't even think about it. I should put in a large smithy in this area. Because I don't think that I put in a smithy down here. Town lodging. Yeah. I think I need to put in a smithy down here. That would be really smart because there's a city blacksmith here. And a bakery. And a seamstress grill. We're making tack bread. Flour and butter. I don't think we have butter quite yet. Do we have butter at all? Butter. We have 0 butter. Which means I'm gonna need a milking barn for butter and then we can make bread. Ooh. Okay, we'll get back to that. Sorghum. For this? Really? I'm not making oats or wheat or anything? I'll have to make... Okay, I'll get back to my bread production. Right now I'm not focused on bread production. We'll get back to bread production. So right now we'll just keep them in hardtack, which is fine. We are getting some flour in. We are making some hardtack. I can deal with that. I'm okay with that. It's all good. Let's get another smithy in, though. I absolutely want to get another smithy in. We can we upgrade this? City blacksmith? No, we can't. So let's look about getting some sort of large smithy in place. Where is the smithy again? Oh, over here, right? City blacksmith. Oh, I think the large blacksmith comes from the blacksmith and then the upgrade. But then all advanced production functions the same as a large smithy or country smithy. Okay. A huge workshop with up to 2 blacksmiths, building size and stock. All right, let's get them down here. They're not gonna fit there. Are they gonna fit over here? Probably not. I'm really tight on my buildings. Can you fit over here? Probably not. You can probably fit right there. Yes. Smithy right there. Perfect. Alright, another item to build. I have so much building. I have like... I'm overwhelmed on the number of people that need to build right now. Right, good. We have a herdsman for this. I believe we have 2 herdsmen that didn't have jobs, so as soon as he gets over here, my herdsman can start working in this area, which is quite acceptable. There he goes. He's off to work. There was some sort of storage for wool that I can put in this general vicinity. Where was there a specific wool storage? Textile. Leather, cloth, wool, tobacco leaf. Perfect. I want to put that textile over here. Relatively close to the wool. And which makes a lot of sense because all my other production is going to be over here as well. Or at least close to it anyways. I don't know if it's totally going to be over there. I mean the miller guy's here. Oh, I have to put somebody in this water? Ooh, I do. Okay, there you go. Pump water. Now that that is getting water, somebody's actually going to be producing this leather. It's fantastic. We have a bunch of kids becoming laborers right now. So more things will be built. Let's add the 2 herdsmen. Let's again look at our home situation. Let's see. $92, 310. Well, I'm gonna be running behind on the amount of houses that I need. Let's come down into this area. If they're building this, they have to be pretty close to finishing this area. So I have a wood storage. I have a storage barn. I guess that's for food. Stone house, stone house, stone house. Another stone house. So 4 stone houses, a peach guy, and a gatherer's hut. Probably should put in somebody else. That was this area. This area down here. Let's take a look at it. Storage barn. We don't have the foresters working, but let's go ahead and put in... Oh, let's put in the foresters that we needed. So that all the forest is now going to start working. I think... What is this? Oh, the chopper. We need an additional chopper. Somebody's got to cut some fuel for these guys down here. The gatherers... Let's get enough gatherers for the gatherer's hut. The other buildings will be built. I am going to need a road into this general area. I'm looking at my food, and my food is coming up after the last harvest, which is fantastic. I needed it. And let's go ahead and drop a road. Ooh. Oh, can't drop a road there, but I can drop a road up to this point, and then... Oops, from here on down. Good, that'll help significantly with moving people around. And then we need another road. Can we put a road on the back side of this? A little bit. Oh, is this a decoration? Yeah, it's a town maple. I'm gonna rip that thing out. Okay, good. And put another road. Come down into this area. Alright. Get some more people moving. There's a lot of stone and iron that they can be cleared out over here. Oh, was there a chopper? I probably put a chopper in this. Yeah, I did. Okay, I just have to wait for it to be built. And get a chopper in there. We also have... we have wood storage, right? Storage barn, wood storage, good. And then we have the houses. Good. That'll help out significantly. While we're waiting for other things to be built, let's go ahead and take the time to just kind of watch some of these people. Because I have people walking between buildings, right? So why don't we put down some pathways for them so they can move a little bit faster. pathway here. See if we can get a pathway in here. There's a walkway between these two buildings that people are using quite a bit. We can get that road down. Try to help people move a little bit quicker between these areas. Okay. Those guys like to walk through there. They're walking through this part of town as well. Okay. This is not... I mean, this is paved. I don't know why they're not going super fast on it. I could upgrade this road. Alright. Okay, can upgrade that road. And how about over here? This is good, this is good. There's something quite going on. A little bit suspicious. Also get another road around about this area. I think people are going into this barn. Is ultimately what they're doing. And we have people going over the hill. I believe I need a tunnel for this. Let's look at the tunneling system. We can get a tunnel through here? No. Tunnel can't be placed here. Oh, did I start too close? Nope. Maybe this isn't steep enough for a tunnel. Can I just put a road over it? No, see, it won't let me put a road over it. We could do like a little crazy road back in here, though. Something like this. Oops, I missed it by one. Come over here and put it right there. Maybe they'll start using that road. I have no idea. I can't move these barns over. There's no way I'm going to move these barns over. I'm a little bit disappointed that I can't put a tunnel through here. I guess there's just not enough space to put a tunnel in. Alright, food is doing okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that really fast. Make sure that we are producing enough food. We don't want to get caught by not having enough food. We're using slightly more than we're making right now. That was last year's production. Just keep an eyeball on that. I don't want to get that lost. Stone's okay, wood's okay. Tools are going to start coming back up. Okay, let me look at the tools. Tools are coming up. Did that blacksmith get built? Where was he at? The city blacksmith was over this way, right? Yes. Let's get two guys working in here. Okay. And we'll have them do... I think we're making steel tools, right? Gonna make steel tools. Tool limit is 700. I think that's probably not ambitious enough. And we have 800 and something people. How about we bump up the tool limit to 1,000? And the clothing limit to 1,000, actually. Okay. Coming into spring again. Maybe we'll get some flax this time around. We're starting to produce some wool, right? Yep, good. Leather and wool are coming in here. These guys are a little bit cold. I can understand why, because I really don't have any fuel for them. I need to have some sort of stacks burner over here, producing, yeah, some sort of fuel. I don't believe I have a stacks burner in this area, so why don't I put in a stacks burner really fast? He's right here, somewhere in here. Forge, melter. Where's my stacks burner? Get him rotated around. I'm gonna put him right there. And as soon as he gets done, I'll have him convert this coal over to coke. I think people can use Coke, right? Pretty sure they can. Alright, how are we doing in this lower area? Yep. Stuff is... Okay. How are you guys doing for people? I'm gonna have to look at my maxes. Because I don't think I maxed out on everything. Like blacksmiths, I need an additional blacksmith. There we go. Are these numbers all good? These numbers are all good. What about these other additional numbers? Physicians. I need 9 physicians. Vendors, I'm down a little bit of vendors, so let's come up to the vendor number I need. I might have had a die off when I didn't have anybody to replace them. That's why these numbers are off. Sugar boilers are looking okay. Oops, what was that? There was one missing a number. Alright, 70 guys. 7 guys available. We have 30 guys still building. Once those guys are done building, we'll be good. Oh, we're getting a bunch of laborers coming in too. We should be okay. Our food, 21,000. Might want to invest a little bit on food. These guys are cold. We are gathering though, right? Are we gathering anything? Yeah, we're gathering some good stuff. Alright, well I just want to take a moment here. This is One Last Midnight. We're playing a little bit of Banished. We're playing our Epic Village series. This is Pepperville. And you guys can find me on Discord, discord.me/OneLastMidnight. I am also on YouTube, Twitch, and I have a survey going on. I'd love for you guys to take the survey. There's currently a survey link on the YouTube site, but I'm going to go ahead and put it into Twitch. If you haven't already, take the survey. It would really help me out. I'm trying to provide content for you guys and give you stuff that you're interested in watching, and I'd love for you to be able to give me some feedback if you could. That'd be fantastic. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that like button if you like the video, and subscribe to our channel so you can stay on top of all of our latest video releases. I release content almost every day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.